Effect at 3 by 3M. How much time is left on it? It's not telling me how much time is left on this. Well, in case it cuts off, please comment below and like and subscribe, because once I get into this, I don't know what the heck to tell you. Let me see something. Maybe the battery's dying. It shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Well, battery dies, it dies. Shouldn't, but it might. And this way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. When I'm not doing engine work or something, there's a lot of other things that I can do. I can do the interior, I can do body work, metal fabrication. The rear door over here was a big letdown, so I have to redo that again, but for the most part, usually comes out pretty good. Yeah, I hate these new cars. They sound too much like the old ones. I love the sound of the old cars. That's why I only work on the old ones. Yep. Okay. It's over here. Yep. Yep, I want to get you guys right on in here so you can see what I'm doing. And you know, when all these other places speed up and run through all the stuff that they're doing, you don't get to see anything. It's like trying to, well, it's kind of like my science teacher when I was in 4th grade. His name was Jerry Fusco. he actually had one of those overhead projector things and a clear paragraph thing, and he'd actually drop it on there and tell the whole class, okay, you got 30 seconds to take this all down. Like, dude, we're not in high school. What's the matter with you, you know? But that's exactly what it's like with all these other guys when they dub through all the work that they're doing. You don't get to see what they're doing. It's not making any sense. Now you see what I'm talking about? A scratch there, imperfections there. Okay, now back on this side. See, that's the way I started my videos, but then I was seeing everybody else dub through all their work. So I figured, well, maybe people will be bored with that, but you know what? You don't get to see the full extent of everything by doing that. Now, I wish I would have been able to record this, because this is still the same framing that was in the door. I never removed the framing. All I did was I took the glass off. Oh, we got nosy people now. Some guy in a van over by my driveway. Yeah, well, keep going, pal, because this thing ain't getting no damn 57 Chevy. I got news for you. It's my car. I just heard the door close. Okay. Now the thing is once these lines, which are the low spots, I can't do this with this. The low spots on the work that I'm doing are the darker areas. The high spots or the even spots are the ones that are dull. Once those lines become even with the top, then I can stop. That's how you know. Okay, but this door, I'm looking at it right now on an angle, and man, is it a mess. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do on this. But, you know, I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of flavor, you know, a little difference in things. And, you know, I know nobody needs to know about a pool unless you want to know how to maintain it. You know, I mean, I worked for pool services for years. I worked for 3 of them. And not only did we service them, but we also installed pools. So, you know, this pool here is 16 years old. Literally, maybe longer. And I had to put in when I was married. Now I'm not. I'm divorced. So, yeah, now I got it for myself. But I had it closed for 8 years before I reopened it. And that's why the water was nasty. But I took care of that. Most people would have drained it and refilled it. Not me. Okay, now I gotta get back up again. Go on the other tree. That's so weird. It's not showing me like how much time is left on the memory. There's another imperfection spot. I got to get that dent out. I'm going to lift that up. Stuff is still wet. going to go along a little bit at a time. And this is how you have to do a car. You can't just like start painting it, you know? You have to wait for a certain temperature too. Otherwise it just gets to be messy. Like this stuff here. So tell me down in the comments section if this is what you want to see more of. Not the dubbed version like all these others do, you know, with the sanding and the engine restorations, because I'd be glad to do that. I think that'd be a lot better for a lot more people that are actually trying to learn something than somebody that's just trying to watch. So in other words, there's two purposes behind it. And I want you guys to be able to do this for yourself too. So if you don't know how to, and I'm going to show you the reupholstering when I get around to that. I'm not going to leave you hanging with that. What I got to do in here is the seats, the door panels, and the headliners and the armrests. I've already done that to one car that I've had. It was a car I got out of a junkyard. It was a 52 Plymouth Cranbrook Club Coupe. And I redid the seats, I did the floors, the runner boards, the headliner, the door panels, even the framing for the windows like this car has. I did these too, so all that stuff I'll cover in future videos. If that's what you guys would like to see, just tell me down below in the comments section. Okay. It's coming around nicely. It's going to take a while, but you know what? It's a 57 Chevy. How often do you get one of these? Even if it is a four-door, I don't care. I'm liking the fact that it's a 57 period. When the sandpaper starts falling apart at the seams, that's when it's getting close to time to get a new one. got a lot of little imperfections in it too, so. Now, once I get done going through this with this sandpaper, then I'll wet sand. But I want to start out coarse, really coarse, and this is like 60. And it's wood sandpaper, it's wood shop paper. I really don't care because, like I said, when I start out, yeah, I put pressure on it. But as you go along, and it starts to get lighter, so does the pressure. And you don't need to put a lot of pressure on something that will take care of it, you know? Let the sandpaper do its work for you. The other purpose is I'm showing you guys how to get rid of runs or any imperfections in the paint. So if you want to make it look really good, this is what you do. You don't use an orbital sander because that puts swirl marks in it, and it can also put grooves in the metal, especially if you go down too far. That's one thing I didn't understand DD's Speed Shop doing. And I even tried to correct him on it. I got no response from him whatsoever. But if he's happy with a half-baked car, whatever. This car is a numbers match. 283 V8. Transmission's original too. This thing should have been taken care of better than what it was. Back over to this side. So yeah, tell me in the comments below what you would like to see, and I'll do my best to show it to you. Now you can see a lot of those imperfections are gone. Some of them remain, that's why I have to keep sanding, but this is going to be smoother too, because it's when you cross hatch sand and you're doing an X, okay, it's not like going in one direction. You're smoothing it out. And it doesn't, that's why I say it doesn't matter what the grit of sandpaper is. It matters on you knowing how to crosshatch sand and knowing that the sandpaper has to do the work for you. And it's fine to start off in the beginning with you putting pressure on it, because that's going to give you the start point. But after the start point, you have to let it start doing its job for you. And that's my whole point behind this. That's why I'm showing you this. I know it's a little drawn out. It's been about an hour. But that's what I'm trying to get across to you. That way you can see. And the next video is going to be me putting primer on this. And then it's going to be paint. And I'm going to show you how to do that too, because there's a certain way you do that. You don't just... That's not the way it works. First, I'll show you that one another time. I'm not even gonna go there right now. Just gonna let you know you have to do the borders first of every section of the car. Like every door, panel, you have to do the borders. After you tape everything off, paper it off, whatever, like I did with the front bumper. See how I did that up there? Okay? You have to do that everywhere that you don't want paint to go. Unless you don't care and you want a couple of oopsies here and there, then that's your business. Me, I painted this because of the weather. Because I live in an area where I have very insane weather up here. I mean, I don't have tornadoes or anything like that, but, well, yes, we do have some of those too, but not as much as some prone areas that have it. But the winter weather up here can get ridiculous. The temperatures in the summer can be unbearable. That's why I come out here at this time of the morning, because things are a lot easier to work on when you don't have the sun baking down on you and burning you and making you have shortness of breath. You notice my other videos, I'm actually breathing heavily. I'm breathing heavily because I can't breathe. Not enough oxygen in the air. Yep, so I'm going to get every bit of this. Any imperfections I'm nailing, I'm getting it out of the way. Well, I can see another run up here on the top here. Ooh, I already flattened it out. Nice. Yeah, my stepson, well, my ex-wife's son, not my kid, but I took care of him like he was mine. My ex-wife's ex-boyfriends wouldn't show him anything that had to do with cars. Well, this was his training spot. This was where he learned how to do things. Sometimes he didn't pay attention, maybe because he didn't have interest, and other times he did. Yeah, I'm seeing all these imperfections now, and I don't want them in the paint, so if I have to repaint this over again, so be it. Man, what a difference. It's not even a car, it's an SUV. The guy up the road, he's actually got a 69 Coronet. Nice car, but they're a real pain to get nowadays. Everybody thinks Mopar is gold. I'm like, yeah, well, I got Mopars, and not as gold as you think they are. I got a Chrysler product in the backyard, two Chrysler products in the front yard, and they're not all what they make them out to be, or what they're cracked up to be. Now, running on over an hour now. Now, this is the kind of stuff that you don't see me doing. So I'm hoping that this draws your interest, at least anyway. Man, that is smooth. Yep, I can even see all the runs down at the bottom now.